Hey everyone, so I'm back with another Diecast video, and today, since it's Friday, I figured I'll pull out one of my movie cars. Some of you may recognize this car, but for those that don't, this is a Fast and Furious car. This is the 1970 Dodge Charger that the character Dom drove. This is his car. And just as a trigger warning again, you are gonna see dust. As I said in the previous video, each one of my cars needs a thorough wipe down. I kind of wiped the top down a little bit, but I'll be honest, I kind of did a spit shine on it. But I gotta find out how to properly clean these, because, you know, I'm new to the Diecast collection community, so I don't know how to properly clean these. Some people use waxes. I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. But yeah. As I said, this is the one that Dom drove, 1970 Dodge Charger. And unlike the Mustang, this one is a 124 scale. So this one's a little bit smaller compared to the previous video of the Mustang, that is that big maroon car down there. This one's a little bit smaller. And for those of you that don't know too much about Diecast, the bigger the second number is, obviously it's going to be 1 because you have one car, right? But the bigger the second number is, the smaller the car is. So, for example, if you have one of one, that's basically the whole entire car, like, you know, a life-size version of the car. This is a 124 scale. That Mustang's a 118 scale, you know. So the smaller the second number, the bigger the car. The bigger the second number, the smaller the car. So this one is a lot smaller, or a little bit smaller compared to the Ford Mustang. It is fully opening diecast. So everything opens just like a 118 scale. So it's finished in black. You even got the wheels it would have had in the movie. Nice. Now, I do want to mention right offhand before I open the door, there is a driver's seat in here, but I do know, I do want to point out that when I presented the car to my dad for the first time, after he took me to go buy it, he thought that the seats actually moved in it. And when he did that and he tried to move the driver's seat, he pushed too hard and the seat snapped out. But it is in here. I got it behind the passenger seat. But here. I forgot the doors don't open up that far. Interior is pretty good for what you can make out. This is diecast, but it seems kind of toyish to me, but it's still, but it's still a nice piece. So that's why I kept it. But again, interior is pretty good for what you can make out, minus the driver's seat being snapped out. I gotta find a way to reattach it. I gotta reattach it, put it in there. Simulated pedals. The clutch. And because of the driver's seat being taken out, you can kind of see the back seat. I got the driver's seat in the back seat. But yeah, everything seems kind of too plasticky as opposed to the Mustang. It's still a good piece, but it doesn't look all that good. I wish they could have made it look a little more realistic. It just seems kind of too toyish. But yeah. Close this door. Here's your trunk. I could open up the trunk, but it doesn't hold, so I gotta hold it open. No carpeting. And ignore that screw that's in there. I thought maybe if I put a screw in there, it would kind of help hold that driver's seat. But I gotta find another way to do it. Scaled hinges, big ones. Obviously, they might be a little too big for the trunk because the trunk doesn't stay open. But there's your trunk. Simulated gas cap. That's your gas cap. And I do like how they did the tail lights back here. Tail lights. Grill kind of looks like a mesh grill. Now, something that I did like about this car that I found pretty neat is just unlike the Mustang and some of my other cars where the hood flips up, this hood is actually removable. So you can pull this hood off and you can have it both ways. You can have it with the hood on or with the hood like that. With the hood off. There's your big blower engine in there. And typical Jada. You know, I know about some Jada Toys diecast cars. They're either missing a few pieces or sometimes the quality is not that great. So just like the Mustang, it's missing the mirror. The only difference is the Mustang is missing the mirror on the passenger side. Or no, on the driver's side. No. Okay, yeah, it is the passenger side. So just like the Mustang, this car is also missing a mirror on the driver's side. Or the passenger side. Blech. Sorry, guys. The passenger side. And that is how I got it out the box, unfortunately. With no mirror. But yeah. So, yeah. Not really too much to see under the car either, I don't think. Nope. Simulated brake calipers or whatever these are. Everything's just too plasticky on this car. That's the only thing that I don't like about this car. It's supposed to be die cast, but I think that this is actually Diecast mixed with a little bit of composite. It doesn't, to me, it just doesn't fit the bill, as people may say. But as I said, I got 2 Fast and Furious cars, and this one's better. This one's in better condition compared to the other one. I'm gonna save the other one for a separate video though. I'm not gonna do like a series showing off these 2. I'm gonna do this one, it'll have its own separate, and the other one will have its own separate, mainly because of the condition that each one of these are in. I don't feel like the other car's in good enough condition to be in the same video as this one. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Fast and Furious car, 1970 Dodge Charger, 1/24 scale. And I have several more cars that I still need to show you guys. But since it was Friday, I thought I would pull this one out and show you guys this one. So stay tuned. There's quite a few more videos to come from this one. And take care. See you guys in the next one.